सर्वांना विज्ञान दिनाच्या शुभेच्छा. सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांना माहिती आहे की आज राष्ट्रीय विज्ञान दिन आहे. या प्रसंगी आपण वेगवेगळे उपक्रम राबवत असतो. म्हणूनच बाबुराव जगलोप महाविद्यालयाने आज कनिष्ठ महाविद्यालयातील विद्यार्थ्यांसाठी एक वेबिनार आयोजित केला आहे. त्या वेबिनारचा विषय आहे करिअर इन बेसिक सायन्स. बऱ्याचशा गोष्टी आपल्याला माहित नसतात की बेसिक सायन्स मध्ये काय काय करिअर आहे, ती माहिती व्हावी म्हणून आपण हे वेबिनार आयोजित केलं आहे. आपणा सर्वांना विज्ञान दिनाचे महत्त्व माहिती आहे. आज सर सी.व्ही. रामन यांनी त्यांचा एक शोध निबंध प्रसिद्ध केला.
निकम सर म्यूट झालाय, तुमचा म्यूट झालाय.
निकम सर म्यूट झालात तुम्ही.
आज आपण विज्ञान दिन सादर करत आहोत. विज्ञान दिनाच्या सर्वांना शुभेच्छा. विज्ञान दिनानिमित्त देशभर विविध उपक्रम घेतले जातात. त्याच अनुषंगाने आपल्या महाविद्यालयामध्ये आपण कनिष्ठ महाविद्यालयातील विद्यार्थ्यांसाठी आपण एक वेबिनार आज आयोजित केलेला आहे. या वेबिनारचा विषय आहे करिअर इन बेसिक सायन्सेस. विद्यार्थ्यांना मूलभूत विज्ञानामध्ये काय काय पुढे संधी आहेत याची कल्पना कमी असते किंवा अगदी नसते, आणि त्या अनुषंगाने आपण ही अगदी तुम्ही ज्यावेळेस 11वी-12वीला प्रवेश घेता त्यावेळेस तुम्हाला ही माहिती असली पाहिजे म्हणून आपण हे वेबिनारचं आयोजन केलं आहे. सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांना माहिती आहे की राष्ट्रीय विज्ञान दिन का साजरा केला जातो. सर सी.व्ही. रामन यांनी एक शोध निबंध प्रसिद्ध केला आणि तो शोध निबंध अतिशय साध्या प्रश्नावरती आधारित होता, साध्या कुतूहलावरती आधारित होता. आणि ते कुतूहल म्हणजे आकाशाचा रंग निळा का दिसतो. या साध्या प्रश्नाचं उत्तर शोधताना सर सी.व्ही. रामन यांनी एक अतिशय महत्वाचा शोध लावला आणि त्या शोधाला नोबेल प्राइज मिळालं. आणि त्या अनुषंगाने त्याचं कौतुक म्हणून आणि सर्वांना त्याच्यापासून प्रेरणा मिळावी म्हणून 1987 पासून आपण भारतामध्ये विज्ञान दिन साजरा करतो, तो हा 28 फेब्रुवारी दिवस. तर अशा या कार्यक्रमासाठी मी तुम्हा सर्वांचं स्वागत करतो. आजच्या या कार्यक्रमामध्ये उद्घाटक म्हणून रसायनशास्त्र विभाग पुणे विद्यापीठ चे विभाग प्रमुख डॉक्टर अविनाश कुंभार आणि यांचे मी या ठिकाणी सहर्ष स्वागत करतो. या कार्यक्रमाचं ज्यांनी संकल्पना सुचवली तसे ते आमच्या महाविद्यालयाचे सन्माननीय प्राचार्य डॉक्टर नितीन घोरपडे. आणि आजच्या या वेबिनारमध्ये जे काही वक्ते बोलणार आहेत त्या सर्व वक्त्यांचं या ठिकाणी मी स्वागत करतो. तुम्हा सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांचं या ठिकाणी स्वागत करतो. आणि आजच्या या कार्यक्रमासाठी मी माननीय प्राचार्यांना विनंती करतो की त्यांनी याची प्रास्ताविक करावी.
नमस्कार, आवाज येतो व्यवस्थित?
हो, येतोय.
पुणे जिल्हा शिक्षण मंडळाच्या बाबुरावजी घोलप महाविद्यालयातील सायन्स असोसिएशनच्या वतीने आज आपण विज्ञान दिनाच्या निमित्त करिअर इन बेसिक सायन्स या विषयाच्या व्याख्यानासाठी उपस्थित आहात. उपस्थित असणारे सर्व 11वी सायन्सचे विविध महाविद्यालयातून जॉईन झालेल्या सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांचं आणि देशाच्या भावी सर्व शास्त्रज्ञांचं मी या ठिकाणी हार्दिक स्वागत करतो. मी वाक्य तुमच्यासाठी वापरलं की भावी सायंटिस्ट. खरं पाहिलं तर आमच्या प्राध्यापकांचा अट्यास हाच आहे की हे जे काही 100, 200, 400 युट्यूब लिंक मी पाठवलेली आहे कानगुडे सरांना, काही लोक युट्यूब लिंकला जॉईन होतील. हे सगळे विद्यार्थी उद्या खऱ्या अर्थाने भारत महासत्ता करणार आहेत. आणि त्यासाठी मी तुम्हाला सगळ्यांना सायंटिस्ट म्हटलेलं आहे. आणि त्यासाठी खरं पाहिलं तर आमचे सर्व अध्यापक तुमच्यासाठी करिअर इन बेसिक सायन्स याबाबत बोलणार आहेत. आवर्जून या कार्यक्रमासाठी सावित्रीबाई फुले पुणे विद्यापीठाच्या रसायनशास्त्र विभागाचे प्रमुख अविनाश कुंभार सर उपस्थित आहेत. त्यांचं मी पीडीए परिवाराच्या वतीने आणि या सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांच्या वतीने हार्दिक हार्दिक असं स्वागत करतो. खरं पाहिलं तर विज्ञान दिन आपण साजरा करतो, त्यामध्ये विज्ञानामध्ये वेगवेगळी जी प्रगती आहे हे आपल्या दृष्टीने होत असते, हे आपल्या दृष्टीने महत्वाचं असते. आणि त्या दृष्टीने आपण अनेक वेगवेगळ्या ब्रँचेस 12वी नंतर आहेत. ह्या ब्रँचेस कडे जाण्याचा कल मग इंजिनिअरिंग असेल, मेडिकल असेल, फार्मसी असेल, पॅरामेडिकल असेल, इकडे जाण्याचा कल विद्यार्थ्यांचा वाढलेला आहे. परंतु बेसिक सायन्स कडे येण्याचा कल थोडा कमी झालेला आहे. पण खऱ्या अर्थाने बेसिक सायन्स मध्ये गेल्यानंतरच एक चांगल्या प्रकारचे संशोधन होऊ शकतं. त्या दृष्टीने सायन्स हे खूप महत्वाचं आहे. मी म्हटलं जातं सायन्स इज युजफुल एलिमेंट इन आवर डेली लाईफ. वी कॅन एक्सप्लेन एव्हरीथिंग विथ द हेल्प ऑफ सायन्स इन आवर डेली रूटीन. स्टडी ऑफ सायन्स इज नेसेसरी. वी यूज सायन्स in cooking, eating, clothing, in different fields around us like agriculture, transport, medical, communication, construction, photography. There is a science. I feel science is approach to live life. I am commerce field. But in commerce, scientific approach is behind every action. Every time when we should ask question like why, it gives us many answers of what to do and not to do. Awareness of scientific approach is necessary, which will lead to human being taking about career in basic science. There are no opportunity. Only we have to search and study. Chemistry, physics, zoology, botany, mathematics are some of the careers options. There are increased day by day. Another important thing in our today life, which is necessary, it is sustainability. There is upcoming branches working for the sustainability. There should be connection between our knowledge and action. And it teach us how can we create dynamic connection between knowledge and action. The sustainability science approach is essential for effective decision making with regard to global sustainability because social, environmental, and cultural systems are close linked. Scientific approach of our action can lead to sustainability, and we must apply this in our daily life. It is appeal to all students to think over and take action as it's said. Thank you. I would like to appreciate the effort taken by our teachers to organize the program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable remarks on Science Day. I request today's chief guest to inaugurate this webinar and express few words on National Science Day. Dr. Avinash Kumar.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you very much. And first of all, let me thank you for thank Baburauji Golab College for organizing such an online seminar on a very apt day for Indian scientists. And as Ghorpade sir mentioned, that you are all potential scientists who are going to work for the benefit of our nation. So let me welcome you all on this auspicious day. As you all know, as sir has mentioned, that today is the Science Day that we celebrate based on the discovery of Sir C.V. Raman on the Raman effect, uh, which uh, uh, which actually was submitted on 28th February 1928, but its actual applications, if you see, came 60 years later with a big bang, such as nanomaterials, nanoparticles, graphene oxide, and Raman spectroscopy became very common in nanomaterials and nano structures. So that is also a very important aspect, is because now today, when we are moving into the field or into the science, like I always say that we had several revolutions before. We had an industry revolution, we had an IT revolution, we also had a BT revolution or biotechnology revolution. Now we are coming to the science revolution. Now, science is going to be the important field, important aspect, and there are going to be several career opportunities for basic or students in basic sciences. And we are also moving into the era of what we call as the interdisciplinary revolution also. Interdisciplinary science, interdisciplinary studies, because the new education policy mandates interdisciplinary studies, and that's we are going to go. And we are also going to change over from an exam oriented field to a learning oriented science, interdisciplinary studies, because this is going to be very, very useful now. And so therefore there are going to be several options to the students for exit and entry, for industry internships, for startups. These are some of the options, opportunities that are going to be there for the students who are interested in doing that. And so therefore I always say that there are three important areas where all of us can contribute: energy, environment, and health. COVID has also given us some opportunities. Though it has presented several challenges, it has also given opportunities. If you see all the processes or that are being involved for the mitigation of COVID-19, like diagnostics, like drugs, the basis of all this is basic science. It is not IT, it is not engineering, it is not BT, it is origin is basic sciences. And that is what, because we had forgotten in the last 50, 60 years, we are having these challenges which are coming out. Future, these challenges will multiply, as you can see, as the strains are developing, the mutants are coming. Science is going to be the only answer for all this. So therefore, you are all at the right juncture, you're at the right time to choose science as an opportunity, for not only for career aspects, but also for satisfaction of doing something to the society. And institutes such as Baburauji Golab College, Savitribai Phule Pune University, and other universities are also gearing up and giving you many opportunities, such as incubation centers, such as startup provisions. Savitribai Phule Pune University also has a research park foundation where an idea can be incubated, and students, the major stakeholders, are allowed to do that and welcome to do that, and we are encourage such students. There are laboratories such as National Chemical Laboratory also in Pune, which also helps all these activities, encourages these activities, mentors these activities, and also funds such opportunities. So this is the right time to be, you're at the right place to take up science, and I'm sure majority of you will take this up very seriously. Think about how you can contribute in science, it's no matter whether it is chemistry, physics, biology, everything is going to be interdisciplinary, because further as you go along further from junior college to senior college, everything becomes interdisciplinary. So I am 100% sure all of you will take up science, and there are several opportunities for science, because this is the era, or this is the decade for science. And I'm sure, like for example, if you take CRISPR-Cas, the Nobel Prize for 2020, which was announced in the field of chemistry, is a great example of how science can be used for future generations. And many drugs, diseases will be treated based on CRISPR-Cas. So if we start right now, understand what CRISPR-Cas is, there are several opportunities using such techniques. Catalysis is a very important. All our whatever material that we use is by catalysis, and there is a lot of opportunities in catalysis, and also lot of opportunities in different education field. Also science education is becoming very important, because that's what we want to do further. Students and teachers will take this up. Now the gap between city and rural is also coming smaller and smaller, so there is no differentiation between that. So it's a great era for us. It's going to be a great decade for us. You are going to be the major beneficiaries. The teachers, like Golub College teachers who have taken this initiative, I would like to thank them, congratulate them. Dr. Nitin Ghorpade sir, the principal, Dr. Latesh Nikam, the head of the chemistry department, Dr. Kangude sir, Vaishali Bansode madam, Sonali Bhaviskar madam, for taking up such an initiative. And I would like to further tell that you should also take up new courses for helping the students in an interdisciplinary aspect, and I'm sure you can do that for the benefit of our students. I congratulate you once again for organizing such a seminar for the benefit of students. We at the Savitribai Phule Pune University are always available. If you have any questions, if you have any queries, we are there to help you. And I thank Latesh Nikam sir once again for inviting me for this inauguration of the seminar. And I wish you good luck in organizing this seminar and in future endeavors, and also the college for taking up such an initiative. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. You have just spent time with us, and you have given valuable remark on review of science and revolution in science till date. You have just informed us about opportunity in science and various institutes around Pune to do research and to take academic chances. You have given information about startups in Pune University and incubation center in Pune University. I would like to just tell you that Dr. Avinash Kumar is holding many positions in Pune University. He is again involved in some
अबे चुप टेकल बघती
kindly mute.
फुल सनराइज tablet sir.
Kindly mute. Who is talking? Dr. Avinash Kumar. He is chairman of Board of Studies in Chemistry, and he is also again in charge of Skill Development Center in Pune University. So he is the right person today give us just remarks on, and then information about guidelines about future path in science. So once again, I thanks on behalf of our institute, on behalf of our Pune District Education Association, on behalf of our principal for spending time with us and giving such valuable remarks. Thank you very much, sir. So with your permission, we'll start our today's webinar.
Sure.
I would like to continue with the today's webinar, keeping in same thread of this webinar on careers in basic science. So with your permission, I would like to begin with the webinar. I will share the screen.
Yes, sir.
So we'll begin with National Science Day. First, I will talk about future scope in basic science. when you pass your matriculate, again there is a question in mind. What to do? You choose science as a career. So for that, you have chosen right path after 10th. Once you choose science, again, you have to think over what after 12 science. So continuously thought process in mind has been going on that what to do after 10th, 11th and 12th. So you have got these options. First, student think about medical science, engineering, and then competitive exam, computers, then architecture, then mass communication, pure science. One of the good option in spite of this other option is pure science. So those who have completed 11th and 12th standard, instead of again taking conventional path like medical engineering or computer science, you can choose pure science. And once you choose pure science, you will have various opportunity in pure science. You can make career in any fundamental science, and in that fundamental science you can go for academics, that is you can become teacher in various levels. You can go for management, various managerial positions you can again take by doing after BSc or after MSc. You can go for MBA or DBM and you can hold managerial positions. You can go for civil services examination like MPSC, UPSC, then SSC or bank examinations. You can go for industry. After BSc or after MSc, you can have various positions in industry. Even after MSc, while doing job, you can go for DBM MBA course or courses in material science, and you can have a managerial position in industry. You can do masters. Even you can do after masters, you can go for PhD studies, or you can go for postdoctoral studies in India, in abroad, or in various research institute. This is a good option for all science students. Instead of again stopping your education at BSc, you can go up to MSc, and after MSc you can go to industry or you can do research. You can come to again lecturer or assistant professor, associate professor, professor in various colleges. Then you can go for research. This is again good option for again all students. You can again cultivate your ideas in research institute. So this is good option for you. Just now, Government of India, Government of Maharashtra, and all universities, UGC, has focused on incubations or new innovations. Theme of today, this year for Science Day is future of STI, that is science, technology, and innovation, impact on education, skills, and works. So the research is good opportunity for you to again inculcate your ideas. Then just a minute. Okay, core subject in science, pure science. You know all, up to 10 standard, you have only science. In 11th standard or in 11th and 12th standard, you have physics, chemistry, and biology, mathematics. When you come to again senior college, you have this core subject in pure science, chemistry, physics, mathematics, botany, and zoology. Just a minute. It takes time to come up. Yeah. Chemistry, physics, maths, botany, and zoology. These are the core subjects. There are sub branches of this subject also. Now let us take a review on future scope in chemistry. Once you talk about chemistry, so what is chemistry? The chemistry is branch of science where various chemical reactions are studied, and these chemical reactions based on an atom of the element. And when this atom you consider, the last electron, that is valence electron of the atom, is responsible for various chemical reaction. You know that electron revolves out of the nucleus, and in chemical reaction last electron is considered as valence electron, and this valence electron makes all chemical reactions, and this whole world is responsible, or whole world is made because of valence electron, because various products, various combinations, various new things, all natural processes are because of again interactions of these last electrons of various atoms. And you know that there are now 118 elements discovered by scientists. So whole periodic table is completely filled. There is no any place for new element in periodic table. These 118 elements are responsible for the formation of world. You can see this world is form of 180 elements, and because of interaction between them, there are solid state, liquid state, gaseous state, plasma states, substances are formed, and these substances are formed, making this globe or making this universe. So chemistry is behind all this. Now there are various chemical reactions you can study in lab, you can study in again various research institute, and you can find what is the cause behind these various chemical reactions. And you generally in laboratory you go for various reactions in containers like test tube, beakers, and like this. And you know that chemistry is behind all changes occurring in nature. So I always say that, or many scientists say that, life begins with the chemistry. Very simple fundamental reaction of chemistry, that is photosynthesis, which takes place in plant, and this is responsible for making this beautiful world or living kingdom on the earth, because photosynthesis is responsible for living kingdom on earth. So chemistry is behind all changes, again for growth, for decay, for stability, for everything. Chemistry is behind all these things. Unless chemistry, you cannot go further for any advanced research in science. So chemistry is a fundamental branch of science which anyone cannot ignore when you want to research in any field, or when you want to make career in any field. Let us see branches of chemistry. So chemistry has again three fundamental branches: physical, organic, and inorganic. You can go for again advanced branches. I will just add. Okay. So you will have advanced branches like analytical. Kindly wait for again. This animation takes little time to work out. Analytical, industrial, polymer, these are the various branches. Once the animation complete, we cannot proceed further. So you have to wait for this animation to work out.
Student Akash Shinde, he is doing some notions on the screen.
Please, Akash, stop this nuisance values.
Yes, Akash Shinde, स्क्रीन वरती बाकी काही करू नका, तुम्हाला सांगितलेलं नाहीये काय करायला. So please expel him. त्यांना बाहेर काढून टाका पाहिजे.
Because of that, the animation is not working, I think.
Yeah.
Who is this Akash Shinde? Kindly take his number. We'll talk to him later on.
Yes.
Just a wait. Animation is not progressive because of, I think, this nuisance value. Yeah. So analytical, biochemistry, pharmaceutical, computational, nuclear, industrial, quantum, then polymer, supramolecular, agro. Even apart from these, there are various sub branches of chemistry, but these are the main sub branches of chemistry. So let us see about career opportunity in chemistry. So you can have a career as a geochemist. You can go for hazardous waste chemist, pharmacologist, that is regarding again medicines. This is in pharmacy. This is again, you can have a equivalent position to D.Pharm and M.Pharm. You can go for MSc medicinal science, MSc biochemistry, and from that you can go as a pharmacologist in various pharmaceutical industries. Food chemist, then instrumentation chemist, chemical technologist, chemical engineer. Even this chemical engineer post, even you can be a chemical engineer after MSc in instrumentation or chemistry, and you have equivalent position to chemical engineers, be chemical engineers. Colorist not painter. Colorist the branch where you can develop various new colors. This is called colorist. So again, this is very important position in paint industries and dyes. So you have to make various colors, various types of colors, and various shades of colors or various properties of colors. The reflecting colors, absorbing colors, then again fluorescent colors, then thermal paints, like various colors can be designed in position colorist as a job. Perfumer, you can again develop various perfumes in this field. Quality control chemist. Quality control chemist is a position in every chemical industry, every pharmaceutical industry, that this controls all quality of the products. So it's a very important position. Analytical is the best option for this. Let us see some prominent industries. Chemical industries, more than 70,000 products are manufactured in chemical industries over the world. Pharmaceutical, you know that India is one of the country which provides 50% of vaccines in world required for various diseases. And right now, you know that in case of Corona-19, India has taken a lead to again produce and invent the vaccines. And now we are providing Covishield, Covax, and various vaccines to world to again tackle this COVID-19 issue. Drugs, paints, fertilizers, polymers, packaging, geochemical, textiles and automobile, coals and mines, sugar, food and beverages, petrochemical, aqua, glass, automobile, thermal, biochemical, agrochemical, cement, and many, many, many. There are many industries which are again related to chemistry. So with this, I invite Mrs. Sonali Baviskar to again give an opportunity in mathematics and statistics. Mrs. Sonali Baviskar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. आवाज येतोय, sir?
Yes, yes.
Good morning, all. I am Sonali Baviskar from Department of Mathematics and Statistics. I will take through career in mathematics. There are various fields where you can plan your career. Next.
Just a bit.
Yes.
Next time. Madam, please wait.
No, it depends upon the speed animation.
Yeah, it depends on speed.
The speed,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not Bhaviskar madam. It is by Nikam sir. Nikam sir speed कमी झाला की हा प्रॉब्लेम.
त्यामुळे तसं होतंय. थोडं थांबूया आपण. आता कोण काही करत नाही ना, प्रॉब्लेम क्रिएट करत नाही ना. मागाशी कोणते लाईन्स वर ड्रॉ करत होतं.
नाही, आता नाही कोणी नाही.
हे रेंज भरपूर आहे पण. ॲनिमेशन थोडा प्रॉब्लेम येतो वाटतं.
ॲनिमेशन त्याला बँडविड्थ जास्त लागते.
हो.
आपण हे करूया, हे ऑफ करा काय.
काय
इमेज आपली कॅमेरा ऑफ केला तर कदाचित थोडं फरक
हा
पडेल.
आलं. मॅडम कंटिन्यू.
Okay, sir. Okay. There are various fields where you can plan your career. I will describe each field in short. First is lecturer in mathematics. It is one of the rewarded and famous profile. Becoming a lecturer is not easy, but if you are fully prepared, then it will not be tough for you. For lecturer, post BSc is required along with a minimum of 55% of marks. For a master's degree as well, you require 55% marks in your specialization subject. Many colleges and universities can offer you the lecturer job just after your MSc. However, if you want to join top university such as IIM or IIT, then you should need to clear your UGC NET exam. If you want to see yourself as a professor in these top universities, then you should apply for MPhil or PhD. Plus, you should require a great passion for this profession along with good communication skills. Then you can make a career in lecturer field after completing your MSc. Next is manual testing. In this profession, you have to do manual testing for the company. This means you have to find the defect and error. Might be your company is using any customer service software and one day they get an error on that. So as manual testing, you have to check is application working properly or not. And if the software is not working properly, then what is the error or bug? After finding out the error, you have to validate or verify that. In computer and IT sector, MSc Maths also relates to computer science. A career after MSc Maths gives you a vast pathway for the computing field. ICT, that is Information and Communication Technology, is playing a big role in this platform. ICT always offer a new role for math degree students, such as development of ICT, regular maintenance, manufacturing and design part, general part, and many more. Apart from MSc Maths, ICT also requires skills like work with a team, good communication skill, programming skills, logical skills. In scientific officer, if you are very good at maths and calculation, then MSc Maths can give you the opportunity to work with top government sector. In another word, you can apply for scientific office job in the industry such as ISRO, means the Indian Space Research Organization, DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization, and NAL, that is National Aeronautics Limited. Our next point is the general management. Every industry does have this position because general management is basically responsible for business organizing and employee handling. After completing MSc, also you can easily apply for this position. Be prepared to handle the company branch management and departmental management. This post does require some skills such as interpersonal skills, organizational skills, customer awareness, and so on. Sir, next slide.
Just a minute.
Yes, sir. There are some another the career objectives. Career fields are there. After 11th, after 12th, you can choose any one of the field in mathematics, like lecturer in maths, manual testing, computer and IT, scientific officer, general management. And
Madam,
will
will you elaborate
present
about
some
some
more for you.
allied branch of mathematics statistics by the time this slide will move forward?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Another career objective, another opportunities are there for you. This is the dish for you, somewhat we say, that is the data science modelers,
Yeah.
some statistical research, some junior research fellowship, some operational research. Operational research is one of the best opportunity for you, and everyone know the banking and investment field. Banking investment is also the one of the best opportunity, one of the best field for you in data science modelers. There is some demand of data science. Specialist is huge because every company wants to convert this data into the required information. Data modelers is another best field for after 11th and 12th. You can choose the maths and then you proceed for the data science modelers. Some required skills for data science modelers. Yes, sir. For some data science modeler skills are a data scientist profession, like computer science, machine data analyst, business domain knowledge, mathematics, and scientist. Some of the top companies which always looking for the data scientist candidate, such as HCL, TCH, HDFC, Crayon Data, Mu Sigma, and many more. Making a good information sheet help company decision maker to take the best decision for the company.
Madam,
Yes, sir.
if I'm not mistaken, regarding mathematics, it is said that without mathematics, any science cannot progress. Because if you don't know mathematics, you cannot do all mathematical processing or calculations without mathematics. So mathematics is the main science behind all science. Is it correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Every for every moment we want the mathematics. If we go in shop, we want the mathematics. We prepare for the mathematics. We need the calculation there. In job sector also, some of the finance
Right.
job opportunities. There is some Barclay Bank, JP Morgan Bank. There is a good job opportunities for the students beyond the another UK or US. There are some opportunities are there. There is some junior research fellowship is there. Students should need the JRF post. For this, you can prepare for the NEET exam. After clearing the NEET exam, you will eligible for the JRF.
Right.
Some famous, yes, sir. Some
we
famous
can say
recruitment.
that without any science, if you again subtract all science, mathematics has no such a any sense, because just number has no any sense. So because of this science, mathematics can again do what we can say. Mathematics can finding way to all these sciences, and if
Yes, sir.
mathematics is not there, science cannot progress further.
Yes, definitely, sir. Definitely.
मराठीत आपण असं म्हणतो की
Yes.
बाकीचे शास्त्र नसतील तर गणिताला काही हे नाही, महत्व नाही, कारण फक्त आकड्यांचा खेळ येतो. पण त्या आकड्यांना जर आपण संदर्भ पात्र दिला तर ते आकडे जगातले खूप मोठे आश्चर्य निर्माण करू शकतात आणि ते इतर शास्त्रांच्या मदतीने करू शकतात. म्हणून गणिताला खूप मोठं महत्व आहे या फील्डमध्ये. त्यामुळे मॅथमॅटिक्स गुड ऑप्शन फॉर मेकिंग करियर.
हो सर, आपण म्हणतो शून्याला महत्व नसतं, पण शून्य जर एकच्या पुढे आला तर शून्याला भरपूर महत्व आहे. नंबरलाही खूप महत्व आहे. मोस्ट फेमस रिक्रुटमेंट फर्म्स आर देअर. दीज आर दी मार्केट रिसर्च, मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग, इंजिनिअरिंग, एरोस्पेस, फार्मास्युटिकल कंपनीज, research and development, economic research, social research institutes. Some government job profiles are also there. A demographer, statistician, quantitative developer, quantitative risk analyst, statistical programming, equity quantitative analyst, interest rate trading strategist, treasury management specialist. Some high-paid job profiles and areas are also there. Economist, tax collector, stockbroker, meteorologist, financial planner, aerospace engineer, mathematician, data scientist. These are some job sectors and the government job sector. Some research institutes and universities are also there. Bhabha, like Bhabha Atomic Research Center, Saha Institute of Nuclear Physics, Kolkata, Bharat Heavy Electrical, Indian Space Research Organization, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Punjab Agricultural University, Indian Association for the Cultivation of Science.
Right.
Some career in private job sector also, some trend is going through. That is the IT industry, automobile industry, process industry, Force Motors, Bajaj Tempo, Tata Motors, Mahindra and Mahindra Limited, and MNCs. Some private job sectors are also there. So mathematics are also useful in various fields. These are the wild fields are there. Thank
Madam,
you,
I just
sir.
remember one thing about, if you do BSc from A group, like physics, chemistry, mathematics, you have opportunity in defense. You can go for again CDS exam, then OTS exam, and you can have a position like second lieutenant or other positions in defense. Is it?
Yes, sir, definitely. Like DRDO is also there.
Yeah.
DRDO is one of the best option for
Right,
the
right.
students. Yes, sir.
Thank you,
sir.
madam. Now I'll invite Dr.
Thank-
Hase madam to just speak on future scope in botany. Dr. Hase madam.
एक मिनिट सर. Hello. Good morning, all of you.
Good morning.
Good morning. I am Dr. Chanda Hase. I am Dr. Chanda.
Madam, please continue.
असे मीटिंग करतात पुस्तक.
Madam, is there any problem? Dr. Hase madam.
Bhagat madam is also there. She can continue if required.
Anyone can continue.
Bhagat madam is there in the audience. She can continue.
Okay. If they are unable to again talk on botany, I would like to just only share with you on the basis of this slide. May I continue?
So
Hase madam.
We can go ahead. We'll take next subject. Then we'll come to botany again.
Just wait. Let us take again. I request all participants to go through this slide. Let us read what is on slide so that you will get idea about the botany. The plant to most people means a wide range of living organisms, from the smallest organism to the largest living things. The giant sequoia trees. Botany includes study of algae, fungi, mosses, ferns, conifers, and flowering plants. Madam, Hase madam, have you joined? Rani madam? So there are options in botany in various fields. You can have a BSc in botany, botany honors, MSc in various branches of botany, herbal science, forensic science, environmental science, which is interdisciplinary course, biodiversity, entomology, geoinformatics, plant diversity, medico-botany, clinical research, biomedicinal technologies, and many. You can see the tree of botany, where you will just go to the future scope. Any botany faculties available for again talk on this topic. So private industries, pharmaceutical companies, entrepreneurship in tissue culture, mushroom industries, organic farming, floriculture, landscape. There are various pharmaceutical companies where you will get position like Reddy's Lab, Himalaya, Jantu Pharmaceuticals, Lupins, and all these things. This is interdisciplinary between chemistry and botany. Lab technicians, then scientists in various institutes like IISc, ARI. Somebody is doing nuisance. Who is same? Mr. Akash, kindly stop this. Experts in various fields. There are other sectors where you can make careers. These are job opportunities. Plant breeder, ecologist, molecular biologist, then mycologist, pathologist, environmental consultant and farming consultant, plant explorer, environmental consultant, conservationist. Now I invite Dr. Vaishali Bansod to speak on opportunity in zoology. Dr. Vaishali Bansod.
Thank you, sir. I hope I'm audible, sir.
Yes, you are audible. Kindly
Okay.
continue.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
I'm Dr. Vaishali M. Bansod, Head Department of Zoology, Baburaji Gholab College. I take this opportunity to share with you many branches in zoology. First, we'll see what is zoology. Zoology is the branch of biology, that is life sciences, that studies animals. Hence, we zoologists study animals and their equation, their interaction with the environment. What is in that is, it is a study, we study their physical characteristic, diets, and the behaviors of the animals. Then we study various animals, both in their natural habitat, where it is living, and also the animal's captivity in zoos and aquariums. Now we specialize in studying a particular animal also, any particular animal of your interest or research, and animal group, depending upon the classification. Now, efforts of a zoologist, what is that it is critical in protecting the endangered species, not only what the animals are present, but also what are endangered and other wildlife form from habitat loss or from disease or also from invasive species, and also the effect of the climate change on our animals. Next slide, sir.
Please wait. Someone is interfering. Therefore, it takes time.
Yeah, yes. Now we all are actually we all love animals. We all love
Yeah.
to have pets. We all love to have animals around. We all watch Animal Planets, National Geographical channels, Discovery channels.
Madam, will you talk about insects, which is a very
Yeah. Now we have many different branches of zoology.
right.
In that we have entomology, which is study of insects. Now insect forms the largest group of under animals. This is the invertebrate. This comes in the invertebrate. Now we have a special course also, specialization in entomology, that is study of insects. Now why we go for this is that this is the broadest of all the group of animals. On our planet Earth, more than 80% of the inhabitants are insects. And these are not present in this present era, but they have been inhabiting Earth right since the Mesozoic era, or maybe even before that. And they have withstood all the geographical changes of Earth planet. They are the most susceptible they are most strongest to fight with these geographical changes and to mold themselves according to the changing environment.
Madam,
We
will you
all-
talk on some again about snakes and their superstition in snakes or mythologies in snakes? About snakes.
The thing is that we all love to have study about animals. We all love to watch National Geographic channels, Discovery channels related with the animals. Now, what if we consider making a career in that? So I would quote that doing what you like is freedom, but liking what you do is happiness. So why not in zoology we combine both, that is freedom as well as happiness. Now, many of us are interested in any particular group of animals. Okay, we continue with this. After graduation, you can go for post-graduation. Post-graduation, you have many different different branches, different fields rather. You have zoology itself. You can go for botany, biotechnology, MSc in microbiology, environmental science, biochemistry, chemistry, and pharmaceutical industries also. If you want to pursue the higher studies, then top institute for post-graduation MSc is Indian Institute of Forest Management based in Bhopal. Now, this here you have to go for the entrance exam, and then uh, based on your ability, you can go for this. Then you have Jawaharlal Nehru University in New Delhi. Then you have the Center for Environmental Education based in Ahmedabad, and you have Wildlife Institute of India based in Dehradun. These are all after graduation that you can pursue the post graduation. Next slide, sir. Now, what you can do after graduation in the field of zoology, that you may have job profiles like ecological conservationist. Now here it means that you select the livestock so that the production of the milk, wool, or meat can be enhanced. Then you can go for animal breeder. Animal breeders are the ones, and animal caretakers are the ones that will select the particular gene of interest from the animals, maybe for the purpose of some show or for some characters or for even for the companion pets. They come under animal breeders. Then animal wildlife educators and trainers, we train the animals. Then animal behaviorist. Animal behaviorist is the study of the animal behavior. And rehabilitators, that is, we will rehabilitate the animal that is in distress. Now, what is this documentary sales and maker is that if you are interested in videographing, if you are interested in photography, you can go for making of the documentaries, and you can sell this in the all the leading animal planet channels. You can make the documentary and you can sell it. Next one is wildlife biologist or biomedical scientist. Then you have veterinarian and medical representative. You can go for lab technicians and forensic studies. In forensic studies, I would like to say that it is in biomedical scientists. This is the research to improve the human and the animal health. They test and development of the new medicine or treatment. Next one is you can go for zoo curator, which are responsible for the animal management, then review report, then compile the information for zoo records, then supervising the zoo employee, then staff also maintaining the visitors visiting the zoo, and also the volunteers. In forensic, they are responsible to collect the evidence, then conduct the testing, experiment to resolve care against crime against animals in wild as well as surrounding. Now, wildlife attraction, this is animal wildlife educators or zookeepers or forensic experts. Now, this is the link that I have given you. from where you can download the entrance exams for all these jobs profiles. Next, sir. This is, of course, after completing BSc in zoology. The basic necessity is that you are graduate in animal sciences. Next, sir.
Madam,
You
by
have
the
jobs
time,
in
will you just again give us little information about marine animals? By the time this slide will go.
you have a separate institute of oceanography based in Goa.
Right.
Now here what they do is you have a post graduation in oceanography, and here you are taught about all the fauna of sea. It includes sea as well as oceans. And of course, how much is our capacity, our Indian line or Indian continent where the government can go. Now we have forest services. You have Indian Forest Services, which comes under UPSC. You also have, and these are the methods by which you can go for UPSC examination. You will get it, the advertisement in Employment News Weekly also, or otherwise the link given by the UPSC government. Then as you have in Himachal Pradesh Forest Services, you also have in Maharashtra state also, where you can get the advertisement in the newspapers, in the leading newspapers where you can go through. Now, if you are not, next slide, sir. Now, if you are not at all interested in the field work, then you also have a job related to table and desk or research, we will say. So you have research opportunities also in pharmaceutical industries. Of course, you have to follow some basic ethical values where you can perform the research.
Madam, even BSc students can go for what your MPS DFO, Divisional Forest Officer through MPSC.
Yes, sir. There is no such criteria that you only have to be
how to prepare
graduation. Even after graduation of zoology, you can go for these services related with anything with the environment, with the forest, with the animals, with the biomes around. You can go for any of the services, and there are vacant seats in these areas. Actually, we are not at all aware of all this availability. But then if you make yourself available, if you are aware of what is required, then there are lots of opportunities. There's team opportunities for all the students.
Madam, kindly talk us about, inform us about veterinary science.
Veterinaries, these are few of the branches that I have just told you. Apart from this, you have different branches, fields also where you can go. If you are interested after 12th, of course, you can go for veterinary science also. You have BVSC, how you have BSc. But after BSc also, barring one of second year, then you can go directly in veterinary science, and then you can pursue it over there. There you have unlimited number of animals where you can have their specialization also. You can go for pet animals, or you can go for cattle or livestock, or the animals which are of human value. Then you can also go for physiotherapy, which is upcoming field. After BSc, you can go for diploma in physiotherapy. After 6 months or 1 year of diploma course, you can go for physiotherapy. You can have your own startup in physiotherapy also.
Okay,
then next one, you have nurse also. You can become a nurse also. Obviously, for that you have to have certain percentage in BSc, and then you can go back to the nursing.
And after completing BSc Zoology, can you go for again veterinary science or fishery science after BSc?
Yes, sir. We have centers of fishery science also, post-graduation fishery science. How we have oceanography, the same way you have fishery institute also.
But after doing BSc, you can go to
and I think we have in Ratnagiri, we have a center for fishery science. We have more than 22 centers
Right.
all over India under fishery science. So even after BSc or MSc, you can go for these because jobs available are plenty, sir. But the students, they are not aware of all these opportunities. They are confined only to the well. So they have to come out of it. They have to interact with the people around. They have to interact with the college teachers. They should read the newspapers where they can get much more information than what we could give. So it is all up to the students only what they are interested in. That is why I initially said doing what you like is freedom, but liking what you do is happiness. So why not
Okay.
combine both these and go ahead instead of having a herd mentality. एक ने एक subject लिया तो उसके पीछे सब जाते हैं. So instead of that, you decide what you have to do, what is your interest, and then go ahead. So you have pharmaceutical. If you are not a field person, then you may go for industry also. You get a lab and you get an area where you can pursue your next.
Thank you, madam. Just last question before we proceed further. Nowadays there is a ban on again animal dissection. Then what now zoology has found alternative for this
Yes, sir.
dissection?
We have first of all, if you are keen into the research or project, then there is some Ethical Society of India where you
Right.
have to take the permission from. Okay, you have many organization authority person from where you can take it. Then you can go for dissection.
So only we have to take permission for dissection.
Yeah, but for these BSc students, what we do is whatever the commonly available animals are there. Okay, say for example, in our SY BSc course, we have to go for a dissection of fish, which is very well easily available in the fish market. So we
Right.
can go for the dissection. Or for example, any of the insect pest also we can go for. For that, we needn't go for any authority person to go for
Good.
permission. Next thing is that if we really want to have the dissection, then what we have developed in Kerala, the university, they have developed a dissection, an E-line dissection. That means you have
this is good option. E-line.
yeah, this is the best option. That is, they do the dissection on the screen. So how to cut, how to use the Caesar, this is all. And any of this error or mistake, it again asks you to redo it.
Oh, so
That
there
too
is no
online.
impact of this ban on zoological studies. Right.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you very
many
much
of
for
the
your
species,
valuable
many of
information,
the
madam.
species, example frog,
Right.
it is almost getting endangered, especially the Rana tigrina one. So that is why we have dissections are banned.
Thank you very much. You have given very valuable information about zoology and their allied sciences and career opportunities.
Yes.
Thank you once again. Now I will invite Professor Bharat Kangude for giving information on future careers in physics. Professor Bharat Kangude.
Yeah. Good morning to all of you, those students who have joined today in this particular webinar on future careers in the basic sciences. Before I start, I would like to suggest there are almost 100 participants in this, and there are more than 50 participants who are on YouTube. They are watching this particular lecture live. There are only 3-4 people in the audience. I will just name them: Kajal Salekar, Sahil Karpe, and Shivraj Shinde. These three are causing problem to all. So I request all of them, please mute yourself, put your cameras off too. So bandwidth will be available to all, and everyone will get a good idea of all the presentations that are being done here. Now, let's go for the first slide. That's, as I said, what are the future careers in physics? So whenever we go for this type of concept, what are the future careers, etc. My small request to you all students, especially junior college students, 11th and 12th standard student college students, please read the biography of Mr. Elon Musk. I think some of you might be knowing the particular fellow or personality. He is founder and the CEO of the Tesla Corporation. The Tesla Corporation is one of the multinational company nowadays, which is working in almost all areas. And in what way that particular fellow learned physics? So what was what he did in his school days, in college days, and now what he's doing? So one of the most important entrepreneur nowadays, and he is a physicist, and he just learned from something from his life. then you'll get an idea how simple and productive this particular subject if it is. So physics as a science, it is a study of force, motion, and energy. It is one of the oldest discipline of science which opens doors to various career opportunities in the field of R&D, that is research and development, climate and weather change, military, healthcare, etc. We are going to see some of the future careers in concern with these particular things later on. Most fundamental aspect of the science, which is about studying universal or universe behavior, with several career opportunities such as nuclear physics, meteorology, astronomy, astrophysics, and so many other branches. A student of physics studies about AMP, atomic and molecular physics, nuclear physics, statistical mechanics, material science, and many more other subjects from which they can choose their area of interest for research as well as their own enterprise. That is what I'll connect this point to the Elon Musk again later on. A career in physics requires one to have a strong logical thinking skill, problem solving capability, and methodological approach. Again, this is what related to the personality. That is what we are going to discuss later on. Next, sir. So now what are the different branches of physics? Sir, next slide, please.
Just kindly wait.
Yeah, there are different branches in physics. How many branches?
Sir, please, before slide
yeah.
comes,
Okay.
will you just elaborate about MS
See,
Material Science?
I have on my slide. I will go for that. You just go on. Okay. Now there are several branches of physics. One of the very important branch as of now today is material science. A lot
You
of
cannot
research
share your
is-
slide, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah.
somebody is making nuisance value.
Mhm.
You cannot share your slide to audience.
No, actually it is not in my laptop. It is in my mobile. I'm just using mobile.
Just
for
wait.
that.
Just wait. I think somebody is again making some drawing some lines on the
Yeah.
screen. कौन बोलते हैं?
Shravani Bhairat. The nuisance is from her.
Yeah. Ankush sir, continue.
Miss Ravani Bhairat, request for you. Okay, now these are the different branches of physics. On the right hand side, you will learn biomedical. Biomedical is one of the very promising branch of physics nowadays, which we are talking about much about this COVID-19 and its precautions and everything. So biomedical is one of the very promising field. Nuclear and nuclear energy is another very important branch. Solid state physics, which is directly related to the material science and other branches of physics, that is one of the branch. Then geophysics, which is directly related to the study of the earth, its structure, and other minerals and mineralogy and a lot many things. Astrophysics and astronomy is one more applied branch of physics which deals with the basic aspect of this universe, right from galaxies, stars, the structures, and all other things. Maybe a quantum is one more very important branch, which has one of the recent branch of the physics other than electronics. Quantum physics started almost in 1923 onwards. And in this 100 years, whatever revolution we are seeing around us, that is because of this branch of physics, which is called as quantum physics. Of course, this is one of the very specialized study you are needed to study at graduation and post-graduation and after that. And nowadays, whatever this, what we are called IoT, Internet of Things or quantum computing, etc., this AI, that is artificial intelligence, all these branches have their origin in this particular quantum physics applications. So we are going to discuss something about that also. So sir, please next. Apart from that, there are other several branches which I have not named here, but you can remember there are other than this electronics. Then there can be a statistical mechanics, there can be molecular spectra or spectroscopy, and atomic physics, and lot many other branches are there. Each and every branch has a capability of providing several job opportunities. Now, what are these job opportunities? At the graduation level, you can become a content developer. Nowadays, we are learning all these things through the e-content or e-learning, and the learning today, learning before 10 years, learning before 50 years, this particular learning process has changed a lot because of the technology. And as this technology changing, the learning aspects are changing, and content development is one of the very important promising field for the graduate students. Quality control manager in several industries, statistician as it is connected to mathematics and statistics, physicist can do a very good job there, radiologist and the lab attendant or lab assistant or lab technicians, these are the fields which are related to medical physics. For that, after graduation, you have to go for some specialized courses and one gets these particular jobs. After masters, completing masters in physics, you can go for junior research fellow in several different laboratories as well as in companies, research scientist, medical physicist, radiation physicist, and research associate. So this is what the, after completing your master's degree, you can have these type of different opportunities. After masters, one can go to the doctorate, and in case of doctorate, we have several other opportunities as we have said. Subject matter expert, you can become an expert in a particular field. You can become an academician, you can become a consulting physicist. Actually, this concept of consulting physicist is in several foreign countries. Every industry has such one consulting physicist, who deals with some of the basic fundamental problems of that industry in physics concern, physics way. That also is one of the promising career. Technical writer and scientific officers in different organizations are also required. So these are the some specialized fields. After graduation, masters, and doctorate, one can go for this. Now I will just go for some of the courses next, sir. Some of the courses where in India, here in India, we can go for some of the courses. So we can do MSc in or BSc in applied physics as well as honors physics honors. Applied physics, that may be ophthalmology, that may be computer science, the computer hardware science, of course. And there are several other branches of applied physics are there. One of the branches, that is biomedical physics or biophysics, is also there. In the BSc, we have mathematics with allied physics. So there is a good combination of mathematics and physics that takes you to the lot many careers. Physical sciences, then the physics with allied chemistry, chemistry and physics, that is an interdisciplinary approach of learning. That also helps a lot. Pure physics BSc also can be done. In case of MSc, again applied physics and ballistics. Biophysics is one of the promising branch. This is what we are having at our institution nowadays. Geophysics, then applied solid state physics, nuclear physics, and technology. So almost in all branches of physics, one can go for a post graduation. In case of MPhil also, applied physics, and in physics you can do MPhil as well as PhD in one of the branch, any of the branch, at several institutions available in our nation. Now in PhD also, what are the different types of branches available? Applied physics, biophysics, chemical thermodynamics, kinematics, nuclear physics, and physics. So these are the certain branches that are available for the physics students in the graduation, post graduation, and all other courses. So sir, next please. Now, what as a physicist, so to get a job after completing graduation or post graduation physics, what are the different types of qualities or skill required in a student? This is the list here. So it requires a interest in scientific phenomenon and research. So that's what, again, here we come with this particular case of Elon Musk. So you just go on reading his biography, you'll find how his scientific interest and his research led to one of the most important conglomerate in this entire world. Then motivation for scientific work, again, that is related to that. Strong mathematical base. It is said that where this mathematics is the language of physics. If you are strong in mathematics, then it is very easy for you to deal with the different types of physical concepts and physics. Then you require problem solving skills. That also helps you a lot in getting different types of opportunities. Then, sir, just a minute. It requires inquisitive mind. Just backside. Inquisitive mind. It requires precision and inclination to search for real solutions, ability to work with details, very minute details you should learn from a given problem, and then that helps you to go for a solution for that. And last one, and very, very important amongst this, is you should have an analytical, logical, and critical thinking. So physics education or physics itself is related with only these three words. If you have these abilities in you, then you can be a master, you can be a doctorate, or you can have any other specialization in physics, and you can do lot many things there. Now let's come to the last slide, where next slide, sir. What are the particular physics careers in future? Now in future, what will be the careers that will be available, that we will see here. One of the promising career as of now coming today is the nanotechnology. So the technology which is supposed to be deal at the scale of 10 raised to minus 9 meters, that is called as nanometers. So material properties at what we are seeing around us today, and the material properties at that particular scale are completely different, very, very useful, and lot many technological things are coming out of this particular nanotechnology. So one should go for this study very well. Material science, as we have already seen, it is one of the promising branch, and now this is what coming ahead with a very high importance. Artificial intelligence, nowadays every device is talking with you, interacting with you with the help of artificial intelligence. So its origin is actually in physics. One can go for several jobs associated with that. Robotics is another very important technology coming in. Bioinformatics, so physics and biology combination, that is also helping a lot in the research of several different types of drugs and other types of diseases and all that. So bioinformatics, again, that is not only related to that, but it is one of the very promising thing. Quantum computing, nowadays computers are working on digits like 0 and 1, that is called as digital electronics, but future computers will be based upon the quantum computing. And the field, such a field is one of such promising that the rate of the computing, or the speed of the computing, is going to be enormous, infinite, and that will help in quantum computing. Space physics is another very important branch. Solar energy, this is what I would like to stress upon much more, because next generations energy generations are going to be fulfilled only with the solar energy. We will not be needed to have any fossil fuel or any other types of sources required. So solar energy is going to be highest paying job in future, maybe in 10-20 years. You'll find that on our roads, no fossil fuel vehicles will be running, only solar powered vehicle will be running. And that is one of the very promising technology. A lot of research is going there on. You can have a good career opportunities there too. Forensic science is also one of the important branch, maybe electronic forensic science or chemical forensic science or physical forensic science, and lot many other branches are there. So these are the few important careers for which the physics will be the gateway. So to physics learning, you can go for all these careers. So these are the future careers for your generation that are coming to be after 5 years, 10 years, and for that. So you should have understanding of all these aspects, all these concepts, and then it is possible for you to go for this higher study. And these are the basic careers. So thank you, Nikam sir. If there are some queries, some
Conclude,
problems,
sir.
go for that. Yes.
You have to conclude later on. Before that,
Yeah.
Dr. Hase is online. She would
Yes.
like to again speak on careers in botany.
Yeah.
Dr. Hase, madam, are you available?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
I will just go back.
Sorry for inconvenience. There is a, I don't know what's happens actually. Before to this. Yeah. Yeah. I'm Dr. Chanda Hase, head of the botany department. So already Nikam sir told you different branches of the pure science, and botany is one of the interesting and living subjects, because when we studying botany, we are always evergreen and we are always enjoy along with this nature. So first we discuss what is botany. Botany actually, which is the Greek words, that is a botany, means study of herbs, means study of plants. That's why definition of botany, that is scientific study of plants, or that is science which deals with the study of plants. And in the plant, there is including of the microorganism to the giant plants. For example, when we discuss about the chlorella, chlorella is the unicellular microscopic plant, and there is a very wide range, means from microorganism to giant plants, because in the Guinness record, that is the tallest plant in the world, that is the Sequoia sempervirens. In the botany, we will study the micro plants to the giant plants. And in case of the botany, there are different classical branches. For example, algae, study of algae, fungi, lichens, mosses, ferns, conifers, flowering plants, plant physiology, cytogenetics, plant breeding, applied branches like industrial botany as well as plant biotechnology. Then, next, sir, please. Next. After completion of BSc, or what you do in the botany, you can go for BSc botany, then botany honors, then you can complete your MSc degree in botany, botany and forestry, herbal science, forensic science, environmental science. Also having one of the most important opportunity in this one course, that is MSc in biodiversity, MSc in ethnobotany, and geoinformatics. Then you also have opportunities doing the diploma in plant diversity, then medico-botany, and other courses like clinical research and biomedical technology. Next, please, sir. After completion of post degree as well as after completion of research in botany, you have opportunities, you have career or your prospects in different branches like that is you can get the job in private institutes like Ajit Seeds, Nirmal Biotech, and Mahabij, etc. Because in the botany, that is one of the most important subject, that is seed technology. Under seed technology, we will get the knowledge how you have to prepare, how you have to develop, that is the breeder seeds or high quality seeds. You can also getting the knowledge about the grading of the seeds as well as the inspection of the seeds. Means after getting the knowledge of seed biotechnology or seed technology, we will get the job in private institutes like Ajit Seeds, Nirmal's Biotech. In addition to this one, you can also opportunities in pharmaceutical companies. Everybody know this one. Then that is one of the most important entrepreneurship you will get, that is you can start your small scale industries in tissue culture. Because nowadays, specifically when we discuss about the different medicines, in the medicine there is presence of different types of the active principles. For example, alkaloids, steroids, glycosides. But actually, naturally within the plant there is presence of very less amount of these secondary metabolites. Our interest is you have to produce the mass production of these secondary metabolites. And how can one produce, that is the mass production of these secondary metabolites? By tissue cultures. Because in tissue cultures, from a single cells, from a simple tissue, you can develop the entire plants within a short periods. And by tissue cultures, we can get the multiplication of the many plants, and ultimately we'll get, that is the mass production of the secondary metabolites. Not only this one, in floriculture, that is tissue culture, which is very important one. For every purpose, we can use the tissue cultures, means within a short periods, we will get, that is the large size plants in small place. So you have opportunities in start your small scale industry in tissue cultures. For this purpose, you should have the knowledge of tissue cultures. You have to develop tissue culture lab, and you have to start the production of the different types of the plant by tissue cultures. Another one, then you can start your mushroom industries, because mushroom, which is nothing but it is one of the fungal members which is very rich in the proteins, and specifically for the vegetarian members, that is the protein rich, which is nothing but that is a mushroom which is also known as vegetable flesh. Means from the mushroom we will get that is the maximum amount of proteins, and in market which is having that is the very value. So when we start that is the mushroom cultivations, we will get that is smart money from this one. Organic farming, because previously most of the farmer that is use these inorganic fertilizers, and due to use of these inorganic fertilizers, what happens, what is the side effect? That is soil which is converted into non-fertile soil. There is completely destroying of the beneficial flora which is a presence within the soils, and again that is a soil which is converted into saline soil. And when soil becomes converted into saline soil, which is unfit for taking the any type of fruit plants, or that is the most of the plants, only few plants which is the resistant to the saline, but most of the plant which is the not develop or which is not grow in this saline soil. That's why nowadays that is a completely trend, that is changing the trend. Instead of the use of the inorganic fertilizers, that is use of the organic fertilizers to maintain the fertility of soil and also increasing the yields. That's why that is the best feature in this one in organic farming. Floricultures, flowering plants. When we say, which is not in Marathi अतिशयोक्ती होऊ शकणार नाही, from birth to death we use the different types of the flowers. For every events we use the flowers, and these floricultures means you have to produce or you have to cultivate the different types of cutting flowers. For example, gerbera, for example that is the aster, for example chrysanthemum, anthurium. this flower which is having the best market value. And when we cultivate these flowering plants in poly house, then we will get that is the best money from this one. That's why in futures you have that is the best scope in the floricultures and landscaping. Everywhere the necessity of the landscaping, and when you have knowledge of the landscaping, you have knowledge of the gardening techniques, then that is the best scope for this one. Next one, you can also do as a lab technicians, you can get the job as a lab technicians in medical, in academics, as well as in pharma industries. In addition to this one, you will get, or you can work as a scientist in different institutes. For example, DST, that is the Department of Science and Technology, then Department of Biotechnology, CSIR, then ICR, INVIS, some of these ones, some of the reputed institutes. In this one, you can get the job as a scientist. In NCL also, in ICR, in all these one, in ERI, you will get the, or you can work as a scientist. In addition to this one, when we have knowledge of this plant breeding and cytogenetics, you can work as an expert, as a plant breeder, taxonomist. Nowadays that is taxonomy, which is having very importance. When you have knowledge of the angiosperm taxonomy, you can work as a taxonomist. Then when you are expert in plant pathology, in mycology, then you can work as an expert as a mycologist, phycologist, as well as pathologist. As well as in other industries, you can also get the opportunities. You can also do as a manager in seed companies, manager in horticulture. You can also work as a nursery supervisor in paper industry, as well as bio industry. Next, please, sir.
Just wait.
Yeah. And before the starting of these slides, already sir told that, Nikam sir told that in our daily life, we use the science. Out of this one, botany, from morning to the up to night, we use the botany, and specifically that is a plant physiology, because plant physiology is one of the most important branch of the botany, means that is different metabolisms, different functions which takes place in the plants. And at the time of cooking, we use the osmosis, we use imbibition, we also use the that is the diffusion. Specifically, at the time of preparation of tea, we can use the technique, we use the technique of diffusion, that is dissolving of the molecules of sugar in the water and give the uniform sweet taste. That is the mechanism of diffusion. When you burning the incense sticks, upon agarbatti lavli, then that is diffusion of the gases of this incense stick, that is a mechanism of diffusion. Everybody know that is the, from the chemistry lab, that is releasing the gas H2S, and everybody getting this is the smell of this H2S due to process of the diffusion. We all living being which is completely dependent upon the plants by the process of photosynthesis. And in photosynthesis, plants, it becomes synthesize the food material, means that is the use of the botany as well as the chemistry, means all branches which is working hand by hand, means that's a botany which is also that is one of the most important meeting ground of all sciences. So see here, you have the job opportunities as a plant breeder, as a phycologist, means when you have to knowledge of the algae, then you can work as a phycologist, mycologist, then plant pathologist, which is also having very important one. You can also get the smart money from this one. You can get the earning from this work as a plant pathologist. Molecular biologist, molecular is also that is one of the most important advanced branch, that is applied branch. And you can also work as a molecular biologist, taxonomist, ecologist, environmental consultant. Specifically, when you have to completed your MSc degree in environmental science, as well as when you have to completed your MSc in botany, because in the botany, that is environmental science is the one of the important subjects. That's why after getting the knowledge of environmental science, you can also work as an environmental consultant and also farming consultant. Plant exposure, which is also one of the opportunities for botany students. Then also environment consultant and conservationist, because nowadays that is the most of the plants which is going to endangered, which are going to extinct. Why? Because we completely destroy these plants for different purposes. That's why the necessity of the conservation of these rare species, there is conservation of that endemic species. That's why that is the students of the botany or botanists, which is having one of the important tasks. You have to conserve the endangered species which are going to extinct. You have to conserve these species either by in the bio reserve or by different techniques. We can use this one, and you have to conserve these the endangered species. So I think already Nikam sir told you that is the, or you have to highlight it on these slides of this botany. There are very vast branches there, and specifically after completion of the 12th science, that is one of the most important branch of this botany. So most of these students of the 11th and 12th science, which is the in Marathi आपण म्हणतो भीती वाटते. कशाची भीती वाटते? तर बॉटनिकल नेमची भीती वाटते. आणि वेगवेगळे सिलेबस थोडासा वास्ट असतो, परंतु बॉटनी हा सब्जेक्ट असा आहे की आपण बॉटनी हा सब्जेक्ट घेतला तर आपण आयुष्यभर एव्हरग्रीन राहू शकतो आणि निसर्गाची आपण कंटिन्युअसली संवाद साधू शकतो. आता हा वेळ खूप कमी आपल्याला बोलायचं ठरलं तर खूप सारे आपण याच्यावरती बोलू शकतो.
खूप छान माहिती दिली आपण. पुन्हा मगाशी आपल्याला जरा समस्या होती जॉईन होण्यामध्ये, पुन्हा जॉईन झाला तर खूप चांगली माहिती दिली.
हा सर, खूप सांगू शकते पण आपल्याकडे वेळ कमी. थँक्यू सर, थँक्यू व्हेरी मच फॉर गिव्हिंग मी opportunity. And
I will not Professor Bharat Kangude to conclude today's session.
yes.
Professor Bharat Kangude.
विद्यार्थ्यांना काय विचारायचं का बघा?
हा, विद्यार्थ्यांना काही शंका आहे का?
Okay. Sir, I'll take over. From the students, now request for you all, please go through our website of the college. It is www.pdeabgcollege.edu.in, or give a search on Google, Baburoji Golab College, Sangvi. You will get our website. You will see entire information of the college related to courses, the programs, other activities, and all other things. Whatever information you required from our college, you can get this information either calling on our office telephone or calling any one of us in the head of the Department of Physics, Chemistry, Mathematics, Botany, Zoology, etc. Whatever queries you have today regarding this, whatever future careers you are supposed to choose, whatever confusion in your mind or whatever doubts in your mind, you can clear this today, as well as you can contact us whatever time you feel comfortable. So in today's discussion, if there are some doubts, some queries required, or if you want to answer some of these questions, please go for these questions. So I think in chats there were a few questions. I'll just go for this. Okay, I think there is no questions here. Ma'am, it was for botany. Ma'am, will you please give some information, more information about lab technician? I think you talked in your discussion, but still you want to contribute anything, you can.
Yeah, lab technicians means, suppose when you have to knowledge about the taxonomy, then you can also getting the knowledge about the how you have to that handle the different instruments, as well as for the collection of plant material. Then that's why again you can also work as a lab technician. For example, you can collect the plant materials, also handling of instruments, and you can also perform the different that is experiments also. Actually, this subject, which is which student is there, sir? Can I get the that number?
Oh,
I'll discuss this later on, because very huge subject is there.
Shraddha, some student.
Sir, please give my number. I will discuss, sir.
Actually, lab technician is every field. Lab
in
technician
every
job
field,
is
in
every
botany,
field, not
in
only
zoology,
botany,
in chemistry,
even
physics.
in physics, chemistry,
Yeah.
zoology, every field, even in what we can say, mechanical
Lab
industry also is lab technician. In every field is lab technician.
You should having the knowledge about all these subjects. That you will get. That is the job as a lab technicians.
Okay. I think there is no more question. So whatever doubts, as I said, our students can approach to our college, as well as any of the faculty of our college. You will get all your doubts resolved with all details. So shall I conclude?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. With kind permission of Honorable Principal Dr. Nitin Gorpade, sir, whose concept and idea behind this entire program. Dr. Latesh Nikam, Head Department of Chemistry, formulated everything right from all the activities. So these two are the basic forces behind this particular activity, entire activity. Along with that, today's chief guest, Dr. Avinash Kumbar, Head of the Department of Chemistry, Savitribai Phule Pune University. We are very much thankful to him for his presence and his discussion on the basic importance of the basic sciences and what type of different career students can choose over here. At the same time, I must say thank you to all the heads of the department, Dr. Latesh Nikam, Dr. Chanda Hase ma'am, Dr. Vaishali Bansal ma'am, and Professor Bhaviskar madam for elaborating different topics on the subjects. I know that in 1 or 2 hours, it is very difficult to cover almost all topics, but all of our speakers have tried to come up with the basics of all these pure sciences courses. That is one important aspect. Then one more thing I would like to call upon here is that there are few more staff members from junior colleges. Dr. Golab from Baburoji Golab College, Junior College, Sangvi. Then Dr. Jaibhai sir, Professor Jaibhai sir from Aun College, Professor Thorat sir from Dapodi College, Professor Khaire from Hadapsar College, Professor Raut from Wadoli College, and so many other college teachers. They have contributed a good way. We have sent link just after 3 p.m. yesterday. Yesterday 3 p.m. they have been sent the link, and we have seen a good response from all such colleges. All these colleges, almost 100 participants were there in the live discussion, and almost 100 were on the YouTube too. So this activity received a good response from the students. So that itself shows that students are in need of this type of guidance, and our college is ready to give this type of guidance in future too. That's why once again I request you all to please visit our website, visit our college personally whenever the situation gets over, and you'll get all the important information related to careers after the basic sciences. So with these words, I say thank you all for kind cooperation right from the beginning. So we'll take this rest at this place, and I request organizers to please wind up this particular activity at this place. Thank you all once again for joining here. Okay.
Thank you all.
निकम सर,
हा सर.
Thank you, sir.
ज्यांना सायन्स पार्क मध्ये यायचं असेल त्यांनी तुमच्याकडे नाव नोंदवावे असं सांगा.
त्याचे काय हे अनाउन्समेंट करायचे काही?
हा करा. सायन्स पार्क आपण करणार आहोत.
आपण साधारणतः मार्चच्या पहिल्या आठवड्यामध्ये सायन्स पार्कला व्हिजिट अरेंज करणार आहोत. ज्या विद्यार्थ्यांना सायन्स पार्क मध्ये यायचंय व्हिजिट साठी त्यांनी कानगुडे सर किंवा माझ्याकडे नाव नोंदणी करावी. आमचे दोघांचे नंबर कानगुडे सर शेअर करतील. तर काइंडली आय रिक्वेस्ट यू ऑल दोज हु आर विलिंग टू पार्टिसिपेट इन सायन्स पार्क व्हिजिट, they will enroll their name with Professor Kangude and myself, Dr. Latesh Nikam, so that we'll make necessary arrangement and we'll let you know the date and time when to visit. So before that, I want again particular number to make all other necessary arrangement. So this is just a request from our institute to participate in next event, that is Science Park visit. Thank you very much.
Just let me sir give me the number 98228.
Kindly note down number
40971. Yeah, I have posted both the numbers myself as well as Dr. Nikam's numbers, Haseman's number. You can contact any one of us and you can get the entire information regarding this activity. Same activity with more, that means almost 1 hour for each subject we are going to discuss there in the science park whenever this activity we are organized with the help of this PCMC again. We request the students to join this activity again. You will get an important information related to different careers in the basic sciences for future. So this is one more activity we have planned in the recent future. These are the numbers and you can contact us at any time. Thank you all.
एंट्रन्स फी आपण देणार आहोत.
हा, एंट्रन्स फी आम्ही सगळे कॉलेज बेअर करणार आहे. तुम्ही फक्त तुमचं नाव नोंदणी करायची.
फर्स्ट 100 स्टुडंट ओनली.
पहिल्या 100 विद्यार्थ्यांसाठी आपण करणार आहोत फक्त, कारण तिथे संख्येची मर्यादा आहे. जास्त विद्यार्थी घेऊन जाता येत नाही.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
तर आपण सगळे आता थांबूया. सर्वांचे खूप खूप आभार. हा
Thank you very
पहिला
much,
खूप
sir.
छान प्रयत्न झाला. काही अडचणी आल्या, पण त्यातही आपण अडचणीवर मात केली आणि खूप चांगल्या प्रकारे आपण हे वेबिनार आपण आज सक्सेसफुली आपण आयोजित केलेलं आहे. तर पुन्हा एकदा मी माननीय प्राचार्यांचे आभार मानतो, सर्व सहभागी प्राध्यापकांचे आणि विद्यार्थ्यांचे आभार मानतो आणि आपण या ठिकाणी थांबावं अशी मी विनंती करतो.
वन रिक्वेस्ट, प्लीज स्टॉप युअर स्क्रीन आणि सगळ्यांना फोटो म्हणजे कॅमेरा ऑन करायला सांगा. विल टेक वन फोटोग्राफ ऑफ दिस ऍक्टिव्हिटी.
इज इट पॉसिबल?
शेअरिंग, येस, शेअरिंग स्टॉप करा तुम्ही.
Okay,
Sharing stop kara. And I request all the participants, please start your cameras so we can get a photograph of the students present today. Stop screen.
झालं का स्टॉप?
नाही झालं.
नाही झालं सर, नाही झालं.
Students, please don't leave. We want to take one photograph.
स्टॉपचं कुठे आहे बटन?
खाली बटन आहे बघा, ग्रीन बटन.
खाली
शेअर स्क्रीनच्या तिथं जाऊन
शेअर स्क्रीनच्या तिथं
स्टॉप स्क्रीन आहे. खाली पॅनल आहे, त्याच्यामध्ये चॅटच्या शेजारी पार्टिसिपंट, चॅट्स, रेकॉर्ड, रिॲक्शन, त्याच्यामध्ये
आता झाले?
नाही अजून.
नाही झालं.
पॉज केलं ना मी. इथे हे केलंय, रिझ्यूम शेअर आले का तिथे पॉज
स्क्रीन दिसते सर,
दिसते का?
दिसतेस.
एक मिनिट, त्या शेजारी मी क्लिक केलंय ते पॉज रिझ्यूम शेअर असं आले परत.
इट इज अगेन रिलेटेड टू बँडविड्थ. तुमची बँडविड्थ कमी असं आले की हा प्रॉब्लेम होतो.
नाही, काहीतरी हे न्यूसन्स व्हॅल्यू पण त्या क्रिएट करत नाही, कधी कधी एकदम फास्ट हे होत आहे.
मला होस्ट करा तुम्ही, बघा होते.
ओके बेटा, तुम्हाला होस्ट होतो मी.
स्टॉप स्क्रीन केल्याशिवाय नाही व्हायचं. स्टॉप स्क्रीन होत नाही का?
नाही, ते केले मी, ते हे त्यावर रिझ्यूम शेअर असं आले, ते पुढे जात नाही. ते
रिझ्यूम करूच नका.
नाही, रिझ्यूम नाही केलं.
बरं, पुन्हा एकदा करून परत स्टॉप स्क्रीन करा.
आता मी पॉज केलं, तिथे पॉज वर क्लिक केलं की रिझ्यूम आहे त्याचं, परत ते पुढे जात नाही. ते
ऍक्च्युली 51 participants are there now. बरेच जण आता गेले, म्हणजे सोडलं त्यांनी.
बरेच जण गेले सोडून. आता
shall we stop then?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's leave.
Thank you.
Let's leave. Now. Okay.
झालं.
So it is there. Okay. So start all your microphones. Cameras. All the participants, please start your cameras. आणि जे लॅपटॉप वरती आहेत त्यांनी विंडोज प्लस प्रिंट स्क्रीन हे बटन दाबलं की तुम्हाला ह्या स्क्रीनचा फोटो येतो. स्क्रीनशॉट कॅन बी देअर. तुम्ही तुमच्या मोबाईल वरती पण घेऊ शकता. दॅट्स गुड. Minute. I have taken one. सेकंड स्क्रीन वरती पूजा पवार, सरगम काळेल, निकिता, राहुल सुतार, मयुरी कटवटे, काजल, उज्ज्वल, विनोद, एक्सेट्रा. स्टुडंट्स, प्लीज मेक युअर स्क्रीन ऑन. तुमचे कॅमेरे ऑन करा.
कॅमेरा ऑन करा.
I'm just calling names. Muskan, Amin, Mayuri Katavate, Shubham, Gaul, Ujjwal, Vinod.
कॉन्फिडन्स झाले? कानगुडे सर, स्क्रीनशॉट घेऊन झाले का? हॅलो कानगुडे सर, शॅल बी स्टॉप? आवाज येतोय का?
येतोय सर.
कानगुडे सर कुठे गेले? कानगुडे सर नाहीत का?
नाही दिसत आहे सर.
नाही दिसत आहे.
प्राचार्य आहेत का? घोरपडे सर आहेत? दोघे नाही वाटत.
हम्म.
सर, सर पण नाहीत वाटत.
हम्म.
तर मी कानगुडेने फोन करतो. हॅलो, डिस्कनेक्ट झाला का तू?